Hey there, friends. Pastor Dave here with another weekly devotion for all the saints. Hope you're doing well this Wednesday. I'm going to start us off with a reading from You Can Count on God, collected works by Max Lucado, and this one comes from his book Anxious for Nothing. Jesus said to them, "But who do you say I am?" Peter answered and said, "The Christ of God," from Luke chapter 9. Flip back the flaps of your soul, and you'll see a series of beliefs that serve like poles to stabilize the tent of your life and faith. Your belief system is your answer to the fundamental questions about life. Is anyone in control of the universe? Does life have a purpose? Do I have value? Is this life all there is? Your belief system has nothing to do with your skin color, appearance, talents, or age. Your belief system is not concerned with the exterior of the tent, but the interior. It is the set of convictions, the poles, all of them unseen, upon which your faith depends. If your belief system is strong, you will stand. If it is weak, the storm will prevail. Belief always precedes behavior. For this reason, the Apostle Paul, in each of his epistles, addressed convictions before he addressed actions. To change the way a person responds to life, change what a person believes about life. The most important thing about you is your belief system. So, who do you believe Jesus is? Well, saints, I don't know that I quite agree with that statement that the most important thing about you is your belief system. I might say the most important thing about you is that you are created in the image of God. You are a beloved child of God. Now, you could argue that that is part of my belief system. So maybe the point is moot either way. I do agree that what we believe is important. I do agree, with this metaphor of the tent poles that hold up our lives. What we believe gives structure to who we are and what we do and why we do it. What we believe matters. It's kind of tricky, though, to say that belief always precedes action, that our beliefs always inform what we do. Psychologists and therapists will talk about something called cognitive dissonance, which is kind of the tension when what we say we believe or what we say we value does not match the way that we behave. And they say that it's not necessarily the case that our actions have to follow from our beliefs. Sometimes our beliefs shift in order to match up better with the ways that we already behave. Now, isn't that a kick? But I do think that underneath it all somewhere, what we do comes from what we value or what we think is true. Here's an example. We might say that we believe in charity, that we believe that being generous to those in need is important. But in practice, we don't actually give very much. We don't actually help very much. So where's the disconnect? It's not that we don't believe charity is important. It's probably that we feel some sense of anxiety or fear over our own finances, our own comfort, and we are letting that outweigh our self-professed call to generosity. Maybe here's another example. We say we believe in forgiveness. We believe in grace and mercy. And yet in practice, we bear grudges. When people hurt us, we tend not to try to resolve or get through things. We instead push them away and maybe cut off relationships. Where's the disconnect? It's not that we don't believe in forgiveness. It's that we feel the cost of it outweighing the benefit, that we aren't quite sure we can trust a person, and so we would rather keep ourselves safe. Sometimes our beliefs and our behaviors are in tension. And what will happen? That tension will be resolved either by changing the belief or changing the behavior. So, to go back to the tent metaphor, I think Lucado would encourage us to at least open up the flaps, examine our tent poles. What is holding us up? What is it that informs why we do what we do? If the way that we act, if the behaviors that we demonstrate are not in agreement with the things we say we believe, well, then what is it that we really do believe? Who do you believe Jesus is? That's a question he famously asked his disciples. He continues to ask each of us. Who do we say that he is? If we believe that Jesus is judgmental, if Jesus draws sharp lines, if Jesus is dogmatic in our belief system, that's probably how we will behave ourselves. If we believe that Jesus is forgiving, if we believe Jesus is kind and compassionate, if we believe Jesus is truthful, if we believe Jesus is understanding, if we believe Jesus is self-sacrificial, then that's also probably how we will behave ourselves. Saints, think about it. Who do you believe Jesus is? It's your devotion for this week. Hope it is helpful, worth thinking about. I hope you are staying healthy, doing well. I'll be praying for you. Please keep praying for me, and I will see you all again soon. Take care.